My 4-year-old nephew looked at his cousin during Thanksgiving dinner and asked, "Who hits you?" 20 family members stopped eating and stared at Charlie in his booster seat. I wanted to disappear because Charlie always said whatever popped into his head at the worst times, but this was really bad. "Charlie, let's go watch cartoons," I said while trying to get him out of his chair, but he pushed my hands away. He stood up on his seat and pointed right at his cousin Alina again. "Alina has purple marks like my friend Benny had from the bad teacher," Charlie said loudly. The room stayed totally quiet until Arthur, Alina's stepdad, laughed in this nasty way. "What kind of stupid kid makes up stories like that?" he said while glaring at Charlie. "Someone needs to teach him to shut his mouth." I started saying sorry and telling everyone that Charlie's preschool had problems with a teacher who hit kids and got arrested last month. "I don't give a shit about your excuses, just control your brat before I do," Arthur snapped at me. But then Alina's grandma asked Charlie what marks he was talking about. Charlie climbed right onto the table, which made everyone yell, but he kept talking. "Big purple ones and little finger ones all over her arms and legs," Charlie said while pointing at Alina. "I saw them when we were playing before dinner." Charlie looked at Arthur and then back at Alina. "Alina always looks scared of you." Alina looked like she might throw up and just stared at her plate while her mom looked back and forth between Alina and Arthur. Arthur jumped up from his chair so fast it fell over backward. "This is complete bullshit, you lying little bastard," he yelled with spit flying from his mouth. "Alina, tell them right now that you are a clumsy little idiot who falls down the stairs." But Alina just sat there shaking and tears started rolling down her face. Alina's teenage brother cleared his throat and everyone turned to him. "Arthur goes in Alina's room super late at night when mom's sleeping," he said in a shaky voice. "I recorded him on my phone telling her that if she makes any noise, he will do it harder and longer." Arthur's whole face turned purple and he lunged at the brother. "You little shit, stop lying, I will fucking end you," he screamed while other family members held him back. He was thrashing around trying to get free. "All of you are dead to me. I can't believe you would listen to lies from these meddling kids." He broke free and started moving fast toward Alina. "We are leaving right now, and if you say one word, you know what happens," he hissed at Alina. Her dad got up and stood in the way while Alina ran to her grandma and hid her face. Alina's mom walked over to Alina with tears streaming down her face. "Baby, let me see your legs," she said with her voice shaking as she knelt down. Alina was crying so hard she couldn't breathe. "No, mommy. He said he would hurt you bad if you ever saw." Arthur's face twisted into something evil. "Don't you dare look, you stupid bitch," he snarled at his wife. "I own both of you and we are leaving right now." Arthur tried to grab Alina, but she screamed like I had never heard a kid scream before. "No, he'll hurt me worse. Please don't let him take me," she sobbed while clinging to her grandma. The whole room erupted with aunts crying and uncles moving to block every exit while my sister ran to call 911. Arthur was completely trapped and he knew it. "You want to know the truth?" he screamed while looking around wildly. "Yeah, I discipline her because someone has to. Her mom's too weak and pathetic." He turned to Alina, who was shaking violently. "Tell them how you deserve it for being bad. Tell them how you never listen." Alina's brother held up his phone. "I have 3 videos of you going into her room," he said loudly. "In one of them, you are threatening to end us all if she tells anyone." Arthur tried to charge at him again, but got tackled by 2 uncles. "When I get out, I know where you go to school. I know where all of you live," Arthur screamed from the floor. "Alina knows what happens to little girls who tell lies. Don't you, Alina?" Alina finally spoke in a tiny, broken voice that made everyone lean in. "He makes me take my pajamas off and hits me with his belt until I stop crying," she whispered. "He says I'm a bad girl and I have to learn to be quiet." Her mom let out a sound like an animal and threw herself at Arthur, scratching at his face while screaming that she was going to end him. When the cops arrived, they took Arthur away in handcuffs while he screamed.